Welcome into yet another action-packed Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. I'm Preston McDade.
And I'm Marissa Conkle, and today we have an update on the senior trip that's coming up in March. We'll preview several spring sports that are getting set to kick off, and we'll have 2 exciting entertainment segments for you as well.
Yes, but before we get to all that, let's first send you over to Haley Grant and Dylan Stewart to get you caught up with some quick announcements and a weather forecast.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Harris 5-Star News. And I'm Haley Grant here to keep you up to the minute and tell you what's happening at Harris this week. This week is FFA week, and there will be dress up day and activities. Monday will be FFA t-shirt day, and Tuesday will be Preppy Planter Day. And Wednesday will be a Camp Out Adventure Day, and FFA will be handing out s'mores at lunch. And Thursday will be Dress Up Like a Farmer Day, and Friday will be Flapjacks and Flannels. And don't forget that there are prom tickets going on sale in the main office. They are $60, and tickets price will increase to $70 after March 15th. So hurry up and buy them now. And we've been talking about this for a while now, but if you are having math trouble, the math lab will be open in the Media Center to 7:15 to 7:45. And now to Dylan with your 7-day forecast.
Thanks, Haley. I'm Dylan with today's weather. Today is going to be partly sunny with a high of 64 and a low of 46. For the rest of the week, it is going to be cool and cloudy. Now back to the anchors for more news.
To the news now, and if you haven't heard by now, you've probably been living under a rock. That's because our girls basketball team has been rolling all year and making history left and right.
That's right, Preston. The girls won their first ever state game 2 weeks ago over Chastity, and they did it again last Thursday night when they knocked off Oconee County in the Sweet 16 of the GHSA state playoffs.
Yes, and this one didn't come to the final buzzer as our ladies coasted to a 53-42 victory. Here's 5-Star Sports reporters Jalen Hood and Sam Garrett with the game recap.
Kind of numb right now. I think our team's kind of numb, but again, this team all year, we don't really get very high, we don't get very low. You know, it's kind of, with 6 seniors, it's kind of just business-like. And I think, again, like I said, when we won their first game in the state tournament, I think they'll go home and they'll start thinking about it and go, my gosh, Elite 8.
We're really excited. We've never been this far, and this team, I think we're not done playing yet. Like, we're really excited to keep on going in the season, and I've heard that nobody in our region's gotten this far ever, so we're really excited just to keep on making history for the school. We're really happy to keep going.
Feels really good. I was really happy after it happened, and we all came together, and it was really fun.
Well, you know, Haley Phillips, I think we were up 3 with about 4 minutes to go. And Haley Phillips hit a big 3. I mean, just buried it. And we put us to 6.
It made me feel really good, actually. And I was really happy for my team because I knew that they were happy about it, too. And it just was a good shot.
And I really think that was kind of thing that got us over the hump.
That was huge for her. Ever since Haley's been playing, she's been hitting the big shots. I remember last year she hit 2 huge shots against Ringgold, a huge shot against GPS. So Haley, I was not surprised at all because Haley, in the biggest moments, always hits the biggest shot. So really proud of her, but she's always done that kind of thing for us.
I mean, these seniors have been around a long time, and it's been great. You know, it's almost like, again, we don't get too high, we don't get too low, and I think that comes from the seniors being there, done that. And, you know, we've had plenty of games in the last couple of years where it's been tight in the fourth quarter, and I think they know how to play in a tight situation, and you know, that's just from experience.
In the locker room, we were just stoked. We finally got this other state game under our belt, and we were really feeling confident about it. So it was really good to see it come through and just get the fruits of our labor these past 4 years. I think this has been 4 years coming for us, and the team just come together now.
Congrats, girls, and good luck tomorrow night versus Carver Columbus.
Shifting gears now to selecting classes for next year. And our school set up an advisement day yesterday to give students a chance to gather information from their teachers about what they need to do for next year's course selections.
Yes, it was definitely a good way to help you guys and girls that may have put this off until now. Here's 5-Star News reporter Kayla Cumby with a look back at advisement day.
All right, man, time is winding down to sign up for classes for next year. Next week is the last week that the portal is open so that you can register for classes. On Monday, we're going to have a slightly different schedule. We're going to go to our first block class, and then we'll go to last semester's first block class for a few minutes just to get some advice on signing up for classes for next year from each of your teachers that you've had. So pay attention. You're going to get a copy of your transcript. You're also going to get a copy of what you've signed up for already. Remember, you can make changes on your own all through next week. After that, if you want to make a change, you'll have to go through your school counselor. Also, just a reminder that honors and AP classes, if you want to change those, you can change them through your counselor through the end of the school year, but after that, you're locked into those classes. So as you're choosing these classes, remember, you're creating a resume for college and for life. So take your time, challenge yourself, and really think through what you're doing as you sign up for classes for next year.
Looks like it was pretty successful.
Now to some news for all of you seniors out there, or those of you who are taking the senior trip to Disney. You're now only 8 days away from heading to Orlando.
Yes, it sounds like a great time. Flying in a plane, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Universal. Wow, that's a lot of theme parks in just a few days.
Sure looks like an awesome trip. Here's 5-star news reporter Anna Millwood with all of the details.
Alright, so in a couple weeks we're going to Disney. There's about 30-something of us going. We're flying down there. We're going to go to Disney for 2 days and Universal for 2 days. I'm pretty excited because I haven't been to Disney in like 10 or something years, and that's going to be pretty fun with all my friends, and I'm looking forward to it.
Hi guys, this is Miss Wells. I'm the senior sponsor, and this year we are doing a trip to Disney in Orlando, and we leave in I think 10 days, something like that. March the 6th is when we're going. We'll be gone from March the 6th through March 11th. We got about 30 seniors going with us. We're doing 2 days at Disney World and 2 days at Universal Studios. It should be a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited. I think they're pretty excited.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I've been there a couple of times.
Now on to our exclusive hit series, Megabyte.
Yes, I have to say that Harlan Woodard has absolutely been killing it with his reports on the video gaming industry.
Sure has, and this week Harlan's going to tell you about some of the new characters in the game Mortal Kombat.
That and some information about some new games coming out for the Nintendo Switch.
Here's Harlan with Megabyte.
Hi everybody, I'm Harlan Woodard, and welcome back to another episode of The Megabyte, your go-to place for gaming controversies and other gaming news. What? I can't write something funny for every intro, right? Just go to the news. Let's get you started off by recapping the Nintendo Direct that happened last week. They started off big by announcing Super Mario Maker 2. The first game revived the Wii U, so I'm sure this game will be a big hit. We also got news for Captain Toad, Fire Emblem, and Yoshi, ultimately ending with the announcement of a Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remake coming this year. Being a heavily underrated game, I'm glad this game is being shared with more people. Now, before this next story, my higher-ups have required me to tell you that the game we're talking about is going to be rated M, so if you don't like blood and guts, then don't buy the game. Moving on now, let's talk more about Mortal Kombat 11, as they had the first 2 combat casts for the game on Twitch. Not much was revealed about the plot, but we did get confirmation that Devora and Cabal are making a return. The second live stream was a bit shorter, but we did get the reveal of Jade returning in her Revenant form. Being unrelated to either live streams, we also got promo art confirming the return of Kano. Seeing as a lot of characters from Mortal Kombat 9 are making a return, I still have hope that my favorite character, Smoke, will be revealed sooner or later. And for my final story, let's talk about the new game that everyone's playing, Apex Legends. Now at first glance, it may seem like a carbon copy battle royale game, but this is far from the truth. With unique visuals and amazing sliding physics, it's no wonder this game has already passed 10 million players. Even if you absolutely hate games like Fortnite and PUBG, I would still definitely recommend giving this game a shot. And that about does it for this episode of the Megabyte. It says on the script that I'm supposed to show a picture of a bunch of beans in a GameCube controller. So, there's that. And I guess thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for another exciting report.
Time to squeeze in a commercial break here on the show.
But when we return, our sports guys will have a preview of tomorrow's Big Elite 8 matchup with Carver Columbus.
And we'll get a spring sports preview as well. Stay tuned, sports is next.
Hello everyone and welcome to our sports segment to get you caught up on all of our HHS sports action.
That's right, Owen, and here to start off today is a preview of your girls' basketball game.
The girls team has made it to the Elite 8 in state playoffs.
Hopefully the girls will go all the way. Here's Preston McDade, Jalen Hood, and Sam Garrett with the preview.
Tomorrow night, our Lady Generals are home against Carver Columbus. Carver Columbus happens to be the #1 team in the state right now. They're undefeated.
So it'll be fun, pretty tough. I know they're really big, really athletic, but they don't really shoot well, so that'll help us out. We got to pack it in the paint, get Reagan ready to work hard down there. Heard some girls try to dunk, but not on us, obviously. They'd never try that. So we're really excited. We're really excited. It's gonna be a big dub tomorrow.
Well, we're gonna have our hands full, but we've been playing well, coming off the Sweet 16 win last week against Oconee County. Played pretty well, so we got to just continue with that momentum. And tomorrow night we're gonna slay the giant.
Good luck in the Elite 8, girls. I think you can go all the way. Now into baseball.
Baseball season is about to start, and I'm excited.
Same here, Clint, and hopefully we could have another Final Four run like last year.
Here's Preston McDade, Jalen Hood, and Sam Garrett to tell us what to expect in the upcoming season.
As baseball season gets underway, our preview would be simply trying to get everybody out there. We've gotten our basketball guys now and trying to get everybody ready for the season, go over a lot of fundamentals with them, and so forth. And that'll be our focus, is just to try to get everybody in sync and get them acclimated to the season and what's ahead for us. We've got a preseason schedule that's pretty daunting, playing some good quality people, and that's what we need in order to get us ready for the region play, which will start as early as next week. Our first region series will be against Ridgeland. So, we played some tough folks preseason here, trying to figure out, take a look at lineups and combinations and pitching and so forth. So that's what we'll continue to do, continue to work at that and get the guys ready for the season.
We're excited to get the season started off this year. We've already played a couple great teams. We got Ringgold coming up this week, and starting region play next week against Ridgeland. We're hoping for a good year this year.
The season's going to be great, guys.
We also have another sport that is beginning soon, boys tennis.
That's right, and I'm feeling good about this season, Owen.
Same here. Here's Cooper Terry, Kayla Cumbie with the season preview.
So we started practicing tennis and pretty excited about it. We got 11 guys out there, a few guys back from last year, some new faces too, some younger guys that are coming. So excited about the group we got. They seem like awesome kids. Haven't been able to get on the courts too much. We do start playing next week, so we need to get some court time. Next week we're going to bring our kayaks if we have to, and we'll start practicing a little bit out there in the kayaks if we have to. But so let's go to Ringgold Tuesday, so we're looking forward to that match if we can get it in.
So we're looking forward to this season. Hopefully we place well in the region tournament, maybe even win it, and just have a overall fun season. We have a bunch of new kids this year, pretty big freshman class coming up, and so far with the few practices we've had, they look pretty good, so I think we should be able to do pretty good this season.
Okay, this tennis season is going to be way different than last year. We had Leo and Tim and Davis at singles, and the only one coming back is Davis. My dad's the new coach now. He replaced Miller. It was fun with Miller last year, but we're taking it a little more seriously this year. And the region, just like us, they lost a lot of people, so all teams were old last year, and they're going to have a ton of new faces. So I think we have a chance to win the region and qualify for state.
Let's have a good season, guys. Good luck.
Let's not forget about girls tennis, though. They're also about to start their season.
Hopefully they can do really good this season.
Here's CJ King, Zach Locke, and Andrew Taunton with the preview for the girls' season.
I'm feeling pretty good about our girls team this year. Our first match is actually later today over at Ringgold. So the one thing I am worried about is we haven't had a lot of practice time on the tennis court. You know, I've been with the basketball team, and the weather hadn't really cooperated this season to get the girls out on the court. So I've seen them on the court twice. I know we're in pretty good shape. We've been conditioning a little bit, so we'll be good that way. But you know, we've lost a lot of seniors last year, so we're going to have some girls step up and do really well for us this year. We're counting a lot on Malia McAllister. I think she's probably going to be playing number 1 singles. She was outstanding last year at number 3, a team that went all the way to the Sweet 16. But she'll have to move up 2 spots, so going to number 1 will be tough. Then from that point on, our singles is kind of up in the air. We've got, you know, a couple of girls that played last year but didn't play a lot, and Kaylee Bright and Anna Grace Skinner. We're going to count on them for some singles. And then our number 2 doubles team last year, our freshmen last year, Morgan Phillips and Bailey Crystal were awesome. They only lost 1 match, but they're going to have to move up to number 1 doubles, so that'll be a challenge for them.
So our first match in tennis is next Tuesday, and we're playing Ringgold, and me and my doubles partner Bailey are switching from number 2 to number 1 doubles this year, so it's going to be a step up for us. And most of our seniors left last year, so it's going to be different, but we're going to make it work.
Yeah, our region, we've won it the past 2 seasons, so we're kind of, I guess, the odds-on favorite to win this year. But Northwest is going to be tough. They usually always have a pretty good team, and the coach down at Lafayette does a good job with their girls. I think it's just kind of up for grabs this season. We want to win the region tournament at the end of the year so we can be the number 1 seed. That kind of helps you in the state tournament. But I don't think you can really count anybody out this year. I think it's just wide open. We'll have to play well to win it. I know that.
I think that this tennis season is going to be a good season. We have a lot of good players, and the seniors are really good. So far, the practices are going good, and I think that we have a really good shot at winning a lot of games this season.
Last but not least, girls soccer.
That's right. They've played 6 games so far and have won 5.
Stuff is going good for the girls so far. Hopefully they can keep it going this week.
Here's Marissa Conkle and I with the story.
This year is going to be a tough season, but I think that we'll be able to get through it. We are very aggressive as a team, and we move the ball well as a unit. And this year, I think, is going to be most competitive because me and Anna Boley have already gotten yellow cards, but I think we'll do good, and hopefully we'll get past the first round of state.
Okay, we're going to get our uniforms today, and we already got our warm-ups, and everyone's been anxious to get them because they were supposed to come in like 3 to 4 weeks ago, and we're supposed to have all Adidas stuff, so we're super excited about that.
Our new coach, Marina, she is amazing. She does foot skills for CFC, and she also used to coach for CFC. She played at Lee University for a really long time.
I think that we're going to do really well if we work together, and if we have Anna up top, we'll do really well. The only part we're worried about is Northwest, but we'll be practicing for that.
Thanks for sports, guys.
Now back to the news and one more entertainment segment for today.
Yes, and it's yet another edition of Getting It Done with Olivia.
This week, Miss Bird and Noah Sims take on our very own Coach Green and Colton Wright in a game affectionately known as Cup Ballet.
Let's get it done with Olivia.
Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Slide. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. Squad got me pulled, but this tech got him leaning. Never
Get Done with Olivia Dunn. I'm Olivia Dunn, and today we're playing Cup Ballet with Miss Bird and Noah Sims and Jeff Green and Colton Wright. You have to flip this red cup onto this bottle. First one to do it 3 times wins. Let's get it done with Olivia.
All right, you ready? Here we go. You ready? Go. Bird cheese. Here we go. Let's go. That doesn't count. Solid.
Bird. Oh, Noah and Miss Bird, 1 point. The score is Miss Bird and Noah 2, Jeff Green and Colton 1. One more for Miss Bird.
What's the score? What's the score? What more they got? Ain't no way they got 2. Oh! Plus she.
Green, you're finished.
There, here we go.
Short, sorry. Watch it. Here we go.
There it is. And Miss Bird and Noah are the winners.
Cheater. She raked the whole tray of cups out of the...
Okay, hey Miss Bird, how do you feel in your win right now?
I feel good. Sometimes you got to cheat to win.
Noah, how about you?
I feel pretty good. We didn't really cheat, but it's good to win.
All right, let's get over to our losers. All right, guys, how do you feel in your loss right there?
I never feel good about losing anything, especially to Miss Bird. Cole and I had a really good thing going, but all of a sudden all of our cups disappeared. Like Katie threw something, knocked every cup off, and that kind of threw us out of rhythm, and we never could get back on track.
Colton, how about you?
It's kind of embarrassing to lose to non-athletes.
Yeah, I think it's the first thing Noah Sims has won, and it's at our expense. But we'll get revenge. We'll find something that's a little more competitive in the future, and we probably won't air this one.
Okay. I'm Olivia Dunn. Can't wait for next week. We're getting it done with Olivia Dunn.
Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Sliding. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. Walk got me pole, but this tech got him leaning. Never let the beat.
Congrats, Miss Bird and Noah, but there was definitely some cheating going on there.
And with that, we're going to wrap it up for this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News.
We'll be back on Thursday with a brand new report.
But until then, stay classy, Heritage.